Hello, babies.
Hello.
We had some
Technical problems this
technical
morning.
problems this morning.
Thanks to Becky, we're on.
What a giggle.
Yep.
And
But we are.
I'm here with the magnificent queen of the
Yeah, it's a good day.
circus,
Yeah. Oh, I was at the
Susie Talbot.
Universal Circus last night. What an experience! It's really
Go.
wonderful.
Okay, here you got to go there.
Yeah.
You also have to go to Dunaway Books
Dunaway Books.
on
That's another
Grand,
great
South
thing.
Grand.
Yeah, and these are not things that
Beautiful
you see a
bookstore.
lot of people
Old school,
eh?
beautiful bookstore.
thing.
Tremendous Judaica collection.
Yeah.
Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass, 5th edition, 1871. Touch it. You can touch it. It's beautiful. They have that. It's a real deal.
So we are in our countdown to the election. We
They also have
started
my
with
books
100
there.
days.
They have my books there also. I should
That's great.
neglected
All
to
three.
say.
And we've been working through Jim's latest book, Vigil, as well as Misilat Yesharim.
We're sorry we're late.
Path
Did we
of
say
the
that?
Just. We did.
Okay.
By Moshe Chaim Luzzatto.
Then I'm going to sing a little bit. Do you mind?
Just giving us a little intention, a little consciousness, a little watchfulness, as he calls it, every day, so that as we approach this election, we do so in the holiest of ways. In the holiest of ways. And lifting up opportunities for morality, truth, all of the things that we know will help us get to a better place.
I can't. I don't have my voice yet, so I can't hit the higher registers. Okay.
I think I'm ready to move on from watchfulness. It's taken a long time, weeks.
Okay. La 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 da 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 da.
You're gonna read an offering.
Oh.
The portion
Let me
this
see
week
who's here.
is the portion.
Oh, Diane.
the
That's
portion,
a very nice headgear.
the portion this week is Re'eh.
Hey.
Tonight is Shabbat.
Oh, I have a great piece for Ray.
It's the portion as we are moving through the book of Deuteronomy that says, see. It's about seeing,
See.
which is good. I mean,
Yeah.
we focus on hearing and on touching, but this one is on seeing.
And then
seeing.
Wait a second though.
Mm-hmm.
It starts with see in the singular, and then it switches to the plural and listen.
Yes.
It switches to listen.
It does.
So one of the commentators makes the point that when you learn something by seeing, you acquire it like intuitively. You take in the whole scene in a moment. But when you listen and you learn something by listening, you have to listen to the entire sequence of meaningful units.
I'd like to say a word about the seeing, though, that allows for that. Because he talks a lot about truth. And there are different kinds of seeing. There's a kind of seeing that you see what you think you're supposed to see, right? You let your mind tell you what something looks like. But if you take your mind out of the way, then you see what's really there. If you've ever tried to draw something, for example,
Take your mind.
You have to take your mind out of it because you think, for instance, in color, you think a shade, the
Yeah.
shape, the shade of skin is a certain color. But if you look carefully, if you look without thinking, without what you think if you get out of the way, you'll see the different shades.
I'll make 3 points about that.
Yeah.
One is, that's Rabbi Nachman's theory of storytelling. Is that it's a way, his theory of storytelling, as he articulated in the introduction to his book,
Yeah.
is when he started to tell stories, it was a way for the soul to speak directly to the heart, eluding the obstacle of mind.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Eluding the
Also,
obstacle of mind.
that's
Right.
right.
It's exactly right. That's real seeing.
Also, it's the same with poetry writing. You have to trust this a voice that is sometimes it's an occupation of the skin, and the mind will edit you before you get the truth onto the paper or into the screen or whatever it is.
So, what is the best practice of
Also, music making is third part.
what's the if you have trouble with that, what's the practice that gets your mind out of the way so that you can see or hear?
In the practices that, in my practices, you practice over and over and over and over until the I is gone. And in music, for example, there comes a time when the music plays itself.
Yeah, I think everybody's had that experience. You become one with something.
In my experience working with my players, took 20 minutes sometimes. At the most, it would take 20 minutes. We would start, and in 20 minutes, we hit that place where the music plays itself.
Is this what we spoke about when we were, we used to talk about Zen, the Zen of something, kind of getting out of the way so that it can be more organic? I don't know. Is that similar?
I don't know about that.
Remember the Zen of archery, the Zen of motorcycle
I don't know about that.
maintenance? I don't know.
Well, I can read the piece from Ra if you like.
Okay, that'd be good. So Ra, see, but see so that it leads to real hearing, real shma, real nishma, real being able to hear. It's true, you see everything at once, you hear as it's laid out. You have to listen.
Now, this portion begins with "I set before you today," reiterated the first two, the blessing and the curse. So I was thinking about that, and this piece came out of that. You think you know what blessing is? You think you know what curse is? You think you know. And sometimes you do, and often you do. And at the end of the teaching, there is a teaching that you do know. You don't know, you do know. And that's the point of the image. Is I put one blessing on the mountain and one blessing on the other mountain, and you walk between into the land. What kind of image is that? It's a way of communicating that you you know what is blessing, what is curse. It's as if it's written on two mountains, and you walk between them. You know. I will bless you and keep you as the written laws and the unwritten ones, the ones that I've spoken, the ones you have interpreted, laws and the statutes, universals and the inferred rules. I will bless you with them, and you will keep them because you live with your ear to the ground. You will be a kingdom of priests, a holy people, priestliness, holy men and women, in other words, men and women of flesh and bone. I will bless you and increase you as the earth, as the sands of the seashore, as the sea. Look at the algae now and the horseflies buzzing around your face. I will make you as great as the algae, as the grasshoppers. Look up now to the sky. You will be as great as the stars, as the darkness too. You will be as great as the darkness, as the sand, the sea, the stars, the mud, the dark, the green, the sticky stuff on the surf. The early rains and the later rains, the mud, the green, the sand, the dark. You will be a blessing. As great as the dark is the sea, the sand, the green. I will restore the broken vav in Briti Shalom, the covenant of peace, a covenant of salt to preserve and protect your holy priestliness forever. When you dream, you will dream up. Look up. You will become as great as the stars. Look down. You will see who has walked before you. You will be blessed with both. The world is delivered to your understanding and your idiosyncratic individuality. You will be a blessing, attached to the life of all lives, the heart of the world, essence to essence. Now listen, cover your eyes. Now take out the eyes entirely. Say, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Take out the eyes entirely. I think that's what it takes. It's not about us. It's not about us. About something, being part of something greater than ourselves. So, this is another day, another Shabbat
Pardon me.
in our counting down to the election in November.
Yeah.
I hope every day is filled with intention and opportunity.
Thank you for that, my dear.
And Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom to you.
Shabbat Shalom. I hope it's a good Shabbos for everybody. A little taste of the world to come.
I hope you have sweet dreams.
Little Shabbat.